Hi guys, I am currently in London and your girl is going to be flying Virgin Atlantic from London all the way to Lagos, Nigeria. Hi guys, I am currently in London and I'm actually at my friend's place, and today is travel day. Your girl is going to be flying Virgin Atlantic from London all the way to Lagos, Nigeria, and I'll be taking you all on the full experience. From leaving the house here in London to arriving at Murtala Mohammed Airport, I'm going to be sharing a full review of the check-in process, the boarding, the flight experience, the food, the internet situation, the staff, the Virgin Atlantic staff, how are they? And even up to my arrival in Nigeria, I'm going to be sharing everything with you. So if you're considering maybe, should I fly Virgin or not in 2025 and beyond, this video is for you. And if in general you just want to, watch interesting travel content from the best, make sure you tune in. I really hope you enjoyed this review. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, make sure you click that subscribe button and get your girl to 100k followers, 100k subscribers. Let's go. Oh, let me even show you. Actually, I'm carrying 2 suitcases. I'm entitled to 2 suitcases in economy. I'm actually flying economy class. And one thing I always do, guys, I know Nigerians, you guys are really bad at this. We Nigerians are really bad at this in general. I always take this. I always weigh using I'll leave a link below so you guys can get this portable hand scale to make sure I'm within my 23 kilo allowance before I leave the house. I do not do those scatter stuff at the airport. But yeah, let's go. Let's get ready. Currently at Terminal 3, Virgin Atlantic checks in or bag drop up from the A, because it seems everything is segregated into A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and Virgin Atlantic and Delta, you check in at the area A. Oops. Right there. And that's the screen that shows you where. Once I arrived at Heathrow Terminal 3, I headed straight to the self-check-in machine. I scanned my passport, which brought up my flight details. I selected how many bags I was checking in and had the option to add extras. I also reviewed the seat map to see if any seats were available up front. I had a window seat hoping to exit faster, but unfortunately, they were all taken. The machine printed both my bag tags and boarding pass. I then tagged my bags myself. There were a few Virgin Atlantic staff around to help, but honestly, the process was straightforward. Next stop, the bag drop queue, which thankfully was short. Lots of check-in desks were open, so it moved quickly. They checked my passport and weighed my bags. Because I had weighed them at home, there was no anxiety around them being over the limit. The check-in staff at Virgin were so lovely. Overall, a smooth process. From there, I went up the escalators to departures. At security, I had to transfer my liquids into a transparent bag. Interestingly, Heathrow still requires this step, unlike London Gatwick, where you no longer have to remove liquids or electronics from your bag. After security, I did a bit of shopping, picking up some makeup and treated myself to a Chanel perfume. Soon after, I walked about 10 minutes to the gate. Boarding was done by groups, 1 to 4 for business and premium passengers and 5 to 9 for economy. As I waited to board, I was asked if I would like to check in my hand luggage for free. I declined. I had my laptop with me in there. Pro tip, never check in expensive electronics. Then came the surprise of the day. As they scanned my boarding pass, I was told that I'd been upgraded from economy to premium economy, from seat 62A in the back to 22F. Just like that, this turned into a premium economy review. On board, the Virgin Atlantic crew were upbeat and welcoming. The Airbus A330 had a 232 configuration in premium economy. Now, I'll admit I was a bit shocked to find that I had a middle seat. I usually avoid those, but I quickly got over it because it was a bulkhead seat, which meant fantastic legroom. The seat was wider than in economy, and the larger armrest gave me more space. I didn't feel boxed in. Shortly after settling in, the cabin crew offered drinks. I chose water. They also handed out a proper menu. I always get excited to see the meal options. Is it just me? Or you too? Let me know in the comments. There were 3 dinner choices: chicken, fish, and vegetarian. Virgin also had something called the Wonder Wall, a galley near the premium economy stocked with snacks and drinks you can help yourself to throughout the flight. Breakfast had 3 options. On my seat, I found a soft pillow, sealed blankets for hygiene, and an amenity kit with toothpaste, socks, earplugs, and an eye mask. Since this was an overnight flight, those came in handy. One of my favorite features of the seats was the leg rest. Not only did the seat recline very well, it also had a proper leg rest. Honestly, it felt like it was a business light seat. Near the armrest was a universal power outlet plus USB ports. Even better, you could wirelessly charge your phone by placing it on the surface above the armrests. I love how forward-thinking Virgin is with tech upgrades. There was also a smart little storage nook within the seat where I kept my power bank and other essentials.
Before takeoff, the crew gave the safety demo and helped us in the bulkhead seats retrieve our entertainment screens from the armrests. I appreciated that you could actually adjust the seat angle based on your seat recline. The entertainment selection was vast, tons of movies and TV shows. We took off around 10:58 p.m., roughly 30 minutes behind schedule. Wi-Fi was available on board. They were charging $5.99 for 1 hour, $18.99 for the full flight, or you could opt for the free 20-minute access by watching ads. I watched 2 ads and ended up with 40 minutes free. Then came dinner. I chose the chicken curry, which came with jollof rice, plantain chips, a lovely salad, a bread roll, and dessert. It was served on real china plates. Even the salt and pepper came in these cute pig-shaped containers. It truly felt like a premium experience. And the food? Absolutely delicious. I cleared my plate. Not long after, they also offered me some tea, of course like the British do. I opted for a tea that would put me to sleep. I later then checked out the restroom, clean, well lit, with baby changing facilities, mirrors on both sides, which made it feel bigger, and a nice scented soap and lotion. I slept for most of this 6+ hour flight. About an hour or so before landing, breakfast was served. I went for the waffles, which came with fruit and yogurt. And let me tell you, these waffles were warm and dreamy. Like I could have eaten 2 or 3 plates more. We landed in Lagos slightly behind schedule. At the airport, we arrived through the old Terminal 1. Staff reminded us to fill out the health declaration form, though it wasn't enforced right then. The immigration hall looked much improved, clean, organized. Security staff were present to manage the lines and discourage queue jumping. After immigration, I headed to baggage claim. Virgin had a banner to help passengers locate the right carousel. My bags took a while to arrive. I paid 500 naira for a trolley. Tip, always have cash ready as they don't accept cards. Trolleys aren't free. Final thoughts. My Virgin Atlantic Premium Economy experience was fantastic. Like from the upgraded seats to the warm staff to the surprisingly good food, I would definitely fly them again. Have you guys flown Virgin Atlantic before? Would you recommend them? What was your experience with them? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to your girl Sassy Funke for more awesome flight reviews. And I'll see you all on my next video. Bye!